What's the vibes? What's the vibes? What it do? What it do? Turn this volume up. See what the vibes is. You request me real quick. E, what up?
Hi, how you
What's
doing?
going on? What's
Nothing.
poppin'?
I'm here at Bento's in New Bedford, Massachusetts, doing this live, my hometown, because I
Oh,
couldn't be in your studio
okay.
to do this.
I see you. I see you. I see how the background looking real wavy. Was that a martini?
We wavy, baby. We wavy over here.
We wavy.
That's
We
deep.
wavy. Facts, facts. So yeah, so everybody that's been like under a rock right now might not know who you are. Explain to them. Who are you?
My name is Exotic E. My
Okay.
friends call me E. People that know
Mm,
me as E.
okay.
I was a Coke girl. I'll always be one. For Coke
Shouts to the
Wave,
Coke boy.
Monty,
Coke girls.
Coke Wave as well, Max B. Shout out to
Wavy.
him. It was his
Wavy.
birthday recently.
Mm.
So, now it's just trying to do my own thing. Family's
Oh,
family will always be family. I love everybody and I appreciate everybody, but I want to kind of do my own
facts.
thing now. And then, there's room to collab with everybody else.
Right. That's a fact. That's a fact. And where you residing from right now? Where you from?
I'm originally from Dorchester in Boston, but I was raised in New Bedford, Massachusetts. And my family's out here, so I'm in and out of New Bedford a lot when I'm not in the city. I be popping up in New York, so or
Okay.
Jersey, like it's the A.
Mm. How far you back? You go back to New York a lot? You're frequent? Oh, what's going on?
What'd you say?
Now say you frequent. We're going back to New York.
Yeah,
How was
yeah,
that?
in and out of there. You know how that goes.
Okay. Nice, nice,
When
nice.
I'm there,
I'm feeling that.
Chi Chi, I love me
Okay.
some Chi. That's my girl.
Got the
Like that's big
Chi
for me.
Chi.
Chi Chi is
Shot
from
the
Chi
Coke girl Chi
Chi. I
Chi.
love her.
Okay.
Came through
Okay.
from Penthouse.
Mm.
Penthouse brought her on. She was dealing with Penthouse at the time. They've been friends
You
for a long
you
time.
talking
We
about
recently
Penthouse
connected
P?
too.
You talk about Penthouse P, right?
Yeah, that's what she. That's
Yeah.
Penthouse P.
Okay.
But Chi Chi a real one. Chi Chi don't play. When she coming, when you pulling up with Penthouse P, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You ain't playing. Chi Chi, she came up. She came up to Middletown to come check me at the club
Yeah,
when K Slate RIP was there. So she definitely came out there with Slim Dom. So it was
yeah,
the
Chi
movie.
Chi's A1.
Fact.
I love her. I have a lot of respect for Chi Chi. Chi Chi really just be like Chi Chi. She's herself. That's why you gotta love Chi Chi for being Chi Chi. You know what I'm saying? Chi Chi get the yayo for
Chi
real.
Chi get the yayo. Facts. Shout to Chi Chi right there. So tell me this: how long have you been doing the music thing?
Oh man. Okay, so I've been writing music since
Uh
fourth grade. That was like an outlet for
huh.
me. That helped me
Mm,
through a lot of things. I kind of had like I didn't have a regular childhood as most kids. You know what I'm saying? So
mm,
me going to like the school that I had went to,
right.
where everybody came from like a two-parent household. My mom was a young single mother. You know what I'm saying? So she was always working. I was
Mm,
raised by my uncle. So me going to a school such as at the time Dartmouth, it wasn't
mm,
like that. You're either white, you're not mixed,
mm,
and then on top of that, it's parents that got money and that are
right.
together. So music to me was an outlet, and my grandfather he used to play instruments back in the old country.
Okay.
I have a cousin that does like soap operas in Portugal, so it's like we all do different things, and music definitely was my outlet. And I always wrote, but then I got into backup dancing professionally. That's how I
Mm,
started off my career, was through backup dancing professionally for famous reggaeton artists and concerts.
nice.
So like Julio Rofio, Nicky Jam, like them types, I did a lot of backup dancer for. Then the modeling, and then I met French, and I got down. You know what
Shout
I'm
the
saying?
French.
And I did the appearances, hosting,
Mm.
with Coke Girl stuff, even the Coke Wave stuff. I was in like some of the Cocaine City DVDs,
Okay.
and now like I'm just trying to do me and
Got
just
the Cocaine City.
shit.
Mm. And tell me this though. So you do hip hop and you sing.
I do what?
You rap and you sing.
Yeah, I can rap
That's what's going on.
in three different languages.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What are the languages?
Well, I can do it in Portuguese because I'm Brazilian and Azorian, and I can also do
Mm.
it in Creole because I got a lot of family that's Cape Verdean. Shout out to all my
Shout
Creoles and Creoles. I
Creole.
love y'all.
Okay.
And American English.
Okay. Fire, fire, fire. So what do you prefer more? What is your go to mostly when you write
Oh
music?
man. Well, my go-to for a long time was singing originally. Then it was rap. Now
Mm.
it's kind of a mix of both. But I've always
Mm-hmm.
been more comfortable doing it in Portuguese because that was like
Mm.
that's like my first primary language growing up. You know, my family came here from another country to give all of us a better life, and me being the first one, I kind of took that on with me. You know what I'm saying? My sisters don't really speak it; they're older, but they're younger than me. But
Mm-hmm.
like me, I always took that on. You know what I'm saying? So I would say both. I like to do both. I like to sing or rap in both languages.
That's
Well, three.
what's up. Okay, that's what's up. So have you ever had anything, any of your music on the radio, anything? Or interviews on the radio?
No, not yet. Not yet. One day
Not
I'm
yet?
trying to be like all you guys.
Right.
I'm trying to catch up. I
Trying
was
to
too
catch
busy
up.
being loyal to everybody and doing the music,
Mm.
everybody playing my role. Now I feel like
Right.
it's my turn to bring something different to like, you know, than what's out.
Mm. Facts, facts. So you also have, I know you started a YouTube channel right now. You got some of your songs on your YouTube channel right now. What's your YouTube name? So everybody so they could
My
check it out.
YouTube page is EXOTIK
Okay.
so it's exotic E, and you
I'm
can
gonna
type
put that in a
EVE,
sec.
by exotic E, or come with E. Both are featured with a couple other artists that are locally from my area. But yeah, so far we have those two, and then I got a lot of stuff coming out. I got stuff in Creole coming out. So we got some Kizomba, Passada. I have some stuff that's in Portuguese. So I'm bringing the Brazilian and the Azorian vibes to the music. So it's a
Okay.
mix of some stuff. Some stuff's gonna be street because I got some Coke boys that's
Okay.
in a couple songs. So we got Drew Pop. Shout out to Drew
Shout
Pop. We
out to
got
Drew.
Coke Boy Brock gonna be in some stuff.
Okay.
Key, so it's exciting. And then I have other artists too. I'm not gonna say names, but there's some
All
other artists
right.
not
Want to keep it on the
associated
low?
with any of that. Yeah,
Okay.
like it's gonna be different. It's gonna be lit. Trust me. We
Okay.
got some international people that are very well known as well. When I do the stuff that's gonna be in Creole or in Portuguese,
Mm.
so it's a very exciting time right now. This is the beginning stages. Like it's reminding me of when I was supporting and playing my role as
Mm-hmm.
a female counterpart when it came to like my Coke Boy brothers. Shout out Blue City as well. I got mad love for him too. So it's
Shout out
like
to Boo City.
I kind of feel like them now. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's now like it's exciting. I used to be the one that would like be there to support, play my role, whether it was a host and like I said, or cooking
Right.
CDs or whatever, the videos. So now it's like everything I learned from all of these people that I looked up to since like I was a kid, because I met them all when I was straight out of high school.
Damn.
Like, yeah, they just corrupted me young.
Okay.
But I don't call it corruption. They put me onto some game.
Right.
That's why,
Now they
there's
good
some of
dudes.
these girls out here that's gonna fall for whatever. And in this industry, unfortunately,
Mm.
there's a lot of stuff that comes into play. This is really like the devil's playground, the music industry.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So I know you did a little modeling too. You ever did anything for K Slade with Street Something magazine? I know a lot of girls is with that. Yo, E, your volume.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yep, you better. I didn't hear a word you said.
hard.
Yeah.
Really.
You got to repeat that. I ain't hear a word you said because it blacked out.
What part did you hear up to?
No, when I was just asking you, have you ever did anything for straight
Yes,
stunting?
I did. When it came to straight fronting, I was
Mm,
going to, unfortunately, by the time that I was ready to do that,
mm,
K Slade did, pass. So
damn.
I
Or
wasn't
PK
able
Slay.
to really, unfortunately work with him. I did meet him a couple of
Mm,
times, and he was always like, "Oh, I'm gonna do something with you. Yo, E, call me." And then it just never, like, I was
yeah.
either never in the same situation right now, but now we
Right.
able to do this through Zoom. Well, live.
Damn. Damn. Yeah,
He
but
was
shout.
he was a really, really like a dope individual. He really he wasn't like what the stereotype of him was. He was about his models from what
Yes.
I got to understand. Um, but I did do a lot with Play. I've done a lot with Playboy. I did
Oh, yeah.
last year for Valentine's. I did Playboy. I
That's
did
crazy. I
Playboy
didn't
with them.
even, that is crazy. I didn't even know that. We found out you was a Playboy buddy, too.
Hey, I
That's crazy.
wanted to wait. I wanted to wait until later on in life, but sometimes when you keep pushing it until later on and later on, you
Mm-hmm.
eventually just do it. That's what I learned in this game. Especially
Right.
if you have people that's not willing to go above and beyond
Mm-hmm.
to do get somewhere, it's gonna take you longer. But you know what? I don't mind that it takes me longer
Mm.
because I'm able to still walk in there and get my respect from everybody. You know me for how many years? Like a
A
decade.
decade.
Nobody put no smut on my name
Right.
because I earned my stripes being down with just coke boys. There were people trying to poach me. There were other people, I ain't names on this live, but there were
Mm.
people that were trying to poach me
Right.
back in the day with this stuff. And I
Mm.
just waited my time. And plus me
No,
and
that's
like we built a degree, pop, everybody built some type of, you know, I took advice and critique from everybody that I
mm-hmm.
basically grew up around that took me under their wing when I came into this industry. So
Okay.
it's like, why am I going to go to other people that I don't even know how they move? What kind of motives do they have? I'm
Mm.
not doing all that.
Exactly.
I felt like
Yeah.
this is home. This is safer. It might take me longer, but you know what? At least I built my what I needed to build.
Your
My
foundation. Yeah.
ability, all that. I earned my stripes. It is what it is.
That's a fact. And speaking of the Coke boys, that's my extended family right there and everything.
No,
So
I met you.
definitely, definitely. Shouts to Boo City. He's the one that brought me around everything.
Yeah, Blue City
Crazy. Me and Boo
got a
City, we
lot
had
of
the same. Yeah. Crazy. We had the same barber and everything.
mm-hmm.
But far as the Coke boys, let me know like what's one of your most memorable um experiences with I'll say with Max B. Let me free Max B and Chinks Drugs.
Yeah,
R.I.P. to
Max B and R.I.P. to my bro Chinks.
right.
Oh man. One of my favorite memories with him, honestly,
Yes.
was way after I already met him and he got locked up. It was when he was incarcerated.
Mm-hmm.
He gave me some advice that I'll never forget. He
Mm.
told me to not be in a rush with what I'm doing
Mm-hmm.
and to keep myself authentic, but to not sell myself out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So him and then helping me with my music, that's an honor.
Yeah.
To have Max
That's,
be somebody like him to believe in you and to give you advice,
that's
especially a woman in this game. And I'm just the girl that everybody looks at. Oh, that's that Coke girl. That's the first Coke girl. That's the chick made by French. Like, no, like, there's more
mm.
to it. I just play my fucking role and have respect. Excuse my language. So it's like if I'm playing my
Yes.
respect for what my people are doing, everybody's elevating everybody. Everybody have everybody's turn. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yes.
say that was my favorite memory in terms of him. My favorite memory in terms of Chinks.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hard one.
Yes. My
Um,
boy Chinks.
I don't know if it would like I've been to a couple studio sessions with him. That was dope experience to see somebody so like prolific. I grew up listening to Riot Squad.
Mm.
Like I'm a Stack Gun and like yo, shout out to Far Rock. I love y'all. You know what I'm
Great.
saying? You from Far Rock, ain't
That's
you?
all right. I'm from the
Exactly.
Rock. Yeah.
Far Rock. So it's like going
Squad
to
up.
that and then being in the studio with somebody like that is like just it's a wonderful feeling. It's so different and I'll always treasure it. But my favorite memory was the last time I saw him.
Mm.
We was at a club and he was there. This was in New York. I forgot which club it is because you know we always was out, all of us. Um,
Always.
you've been out with all of us
I've been
plenty
out.
of
Yeah.
times. One of the times it was all out, and it was just such a dope vibe. I got to like talk to him for a little bit. You know what I mean? Even though we talked here and there, he's always giving some good advice. It was just like it was right before he died, and that was the last time I seen him. So I hold
Mm,
that memory like very close to me.
mm. Yeah. Shouts to my brother Chinks, man. That was sad though.
That was sad.
Finally.
Not hurt so much, not just for even Chinks and stuff, but for Nugget, the
Yeah.
girl, Nelly.
Mm-hmm.
Like Nelly really held it down. She's still holding it down.
She's still holding it
Even
down.
with Four Kings, like his store, everybody go hit up Four Kings, go get you some
Four
fly
Kings.
gear.
Facts.
Um, like the foundation. If anybody wants a charity foundation to donate to the Lionel Pickens Foundation. Hit up
Yes.
Janelle. If you don't know how to get in touch with Janelle, look at my Instagram. You'll see her name. Hit her up. Tell her Exotic E sent you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a lot of things that are still going to go on for his memory. And, him and his family are keeping it alive. Thuggin' and Buggin'
Yes.
is
Yep.
keeping it
Shout
alive.
to fucking and
Right?
bugging.
The Riot Squad. Shout
Mm-hmm.
out to G's and Bino. I love y'all. I appreciate them too. They've given me a lot of advice over the years on stuff, and like everybody's playing their role. French,
Yes.
everybody's doing what they can to keep his memory alive, and I love that because a lot of fans don't realize every single one of us, whether it's Coke Boys or Coke Girls, we all go back and then gain green for like how
Yes.
many
And green.
decades? Like even though I'm the baby out of all of us,
Mm-hmm.
like it's just like it's a family deep down. You know what I'm saying? So we got our
Yes.
moments. Some of us might bicker or whatever, but at the end of the day, everybody loves everybody, and that's what I can appreciate about everybody. You
Yes.
know?
Yes. Yes. So back with you, E. So E, do you have anything? What's going on with your music right now? Do you have anything coming out? Any albums that you're
Yes,
working
I
on? Music
do.
videos?
Yes. So
Talk to
right now,
Okay.
I've just been in the studio like crazy doing my music,
Mhm.
the stuff that's in Creole, the stuff that's in Portuguese, the stuff that's even in English, and we're
Okay.
doing some videos this summer and releasing around the summer too. I'm gonna start opening up too for some artists.
Okay.
Once I'm ready, I'll do some opening up for like Drew Pop and other Coke Boys before they perform. And
You gotta let me know when.
some, what happened?
You gotta let me know when. You know I'm gonna pull up.
Yes, you gotta pull up. You
I'm gonna pull
invited.
up.
Always know that. Me and you got some work that we've been talking about doing. We're not gonna let the
Facts.
fans know. But we got some stuff coming up.
We got a
So,
few things coming
um,
up.
yeah, we do. I'm
Mhm.
excited to bring it to the people.
Yes.
And then I'm trying to do acting as well. Like I did that when I was younger. You remember I used to do acting when I was very young. So
Mm.
now it's like I'm gonna do it again. So
Okay.
I'm excited. I'm gonna be busy doing some stuff. Hopefully, getting to work with a couple of directors that
Fire.
gotten to know over the years and build with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still waiting to work with my boy Mazio again. Mazio, I miss you. Like that's
Mazio.
my dude. Mazio knew me since I was a baby. I shot like my first Coke fucking video with him for French. Like he made sure
Damn.
I was
Mm.
comfortable. Like him and French did a good job actually guiding me for my first video with that stuff. So it's like I
Mm.
really appreciate working with Mazio, and I would love to work with him again. We've talked about it, but our schedules don't meet. But we gotta find a time to meet so I can do something with Mazio too. I really respect him in the industry. He's definitely solid. Nobody can say anything bad about him. He handles his business the way he needs to. He's professional. So I'm
Definitely.
excited for it.
Definitely. Definitely. So another thing, E, for all the people that's watching this, just in case they might want to book you for a show, get you on a radio, do some work with you, how can we get in contact with you? With your social media or your
Okay.
Gmail?
Okay, so you can get in contact with me on
Oh,
exoticemanagement@gmail.com. So
let me put that.
cityymanagement@gmail.com. Or you can even like hit me up on, Instagram. I'm a friendly person. I'm down to earth.
Okay. Nice, nice, nice. And closing up before we go, you want to tell any of the people anything else you might have coming up or trying to do, or some shout outs to anybody?
Yes, I do have some shout outs. I want to shout out to Jason
Okay.
for the equipment. Unfortunately, we had technical difficulties with it, so we couldn't use
So
it.
good.
I want to shout out my homeboy Kashif and Bento for allowing me to use the space and him introducing me to the people. You know, I want
Okay.
to do this live somewhere in my city
Yes.
because even though, you know, my city's a small city. I love my city. This is where I grew up, and
Mm-hmm.
I want if I can show a business and bring light to that, I'm gonna do that. And this weekend, you all come to Bento's. They're having a couple all white patties, so it's gonna be
Okay.
lit. New Bedford, Massachusetts. Definitely pull up to Bento's. I'm drinking this drink right here, the pink
Let
drink.
me see.
This is
Okay.
amazing. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna call it the exotic e drink. So anybody that want this, you come to Bento's, be like, y'all want the exotic drink, the exotic e drink, because
Yeah,
this is fire. And then
yeah, I'm
I
pulling up.
definitely want to say like happy birthday to Max B. Yo,
Yes. Happy
happy
birthday,
birthday,
Max.
Maxie,
Happy
baby. Ow,
birthday, Max.
I miss
Ow.
you
Ow.
and I love you. And you are so appreciated over the years with all the advice. And I can't wait for you to come home in November.
Yes.
Yo, come home. It's gonna be a movie. You already know. I already said I was gonna cook for you too for
Ow.
my meals. I can cook. We all know I can cook. So
Mm.
I can't wait for you to come home. We're gonna make you a meal. Your girl, you know, your wifey. Shout out to her for holding him down because Max's
Facts.
girl held him down. I got a lot of respect. I ain't met her yet, but I got a lot of respect. And you know, I
Facts.
say shout out too to like French. I appreciate everything. You know, he's the one that you know took me to another level by putting me in a couple episodes of the Cocaine City DVDs,
Mm.
making me a coke girl. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
first. And I want to definitely say shout out to Boo City because he
Chapter
took
four.
the idea, which what French did with giving me coke girls, and he brought it and made like a sisterhood for me. Like these
Mm-hmm.
things gave me some sisters. He got me
Facts.
Monroe. You
Mm.
know, everybody has different positions, whether they're coke boys and coke girls. They could be in the music, they could be behind the scenes, but everybody plays a position. And I really do love and appreciate everybody. And I know I live now, you know, back in Massachusetts and stuff and have for a minute, but anytime I'm out there, like, I love them. Those are my sisters, you know, and
Yes.
you know, my brothers. Like, I love Cheese. I love City. I love, you
Mm-hmm.
know, French. I
Love
love
you.
everybody. And I really appreciate everybody over the years because
Always.
I'm sick from Boston, you know what I'm saying, New Bedford.
Right.
So, and then here I am as a young girl straight out of high school coming onto the scene. So I just want to
Mm.
thank everybody over the years for really giving me the platform
Mm.
to build a career off of that. Even though I was already building my career with the backup dancers for famous artists, doing the magazines, one of
Right.
the Cocaine City DVDs and the Coke Girl stuff that definitely helped elevate and I appreciate everybody so much, and I just can't wait to work with everybody as the
Yes.
kind of pot, bring some spice.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sweet like sumo, but I'm spicy like pimenta. You heard? So
Right.
we gonna be very good vibes and energy over here with the music, with a little bit of thug, not too much.
Not too
You know what I'm saying?
much.
I'm a
Right. Just a little to give
now.
them a little.
Exactly. I'm a mother
Just give them a
now. You
little.
know? I'm a mother now, and I'm a lady. So I'm
Oh, oh,
saying.
that's what's up. Yeah, we definitely gonna closing out with that. Yeah, I definitely gonna be putting you more on the YouTube channel. Anything I could do, I definitely got you.
Of
Once
course,
you in
I
New York,
love you as well. You know,
yes,
me and you go back a lot of years, so I appreciate you having me come on the show because you be having everybody on your show. You
yep,
done had Jim on the show. I think
yeah.
you had Fabulous. You've had
I
French.
had
You've had Chick.
a lot of people on here.
You've had
Yeah.
everybody. So for you to take the time to acknowledge finally, you know what I'm saying? Because I've put my work in, what I'm doing, and where I'm going. I just
Mm-hmm.
want to thank you as well, Sin, for giving me the platform to talk about this. You know.
Always,
Yeah,
always.
I see you. We're gonna go to New. We're gonna be in NY. We're gonna go to a hookah spot, and then we're gonna
Again,
do some work. You already know.
I'm here whenever you're ready.
Yes,
Just let me know.
sir.
Hell yeah. Be up and closing out. Shouts to Exotic E. Everybody follow her.
Yes, follow me. I love and
Yes,
appreciate all of you. I'm giving every single one of you good vibes and energy.
yes,
All
always.
day, every day. Chase your dreams. Do whatever you want to do. Go for that business. Go for that degree. Don't let nobody
Exactly.
tell you you can't do something. Because if that was the case, I wouldn't have done a lot of the things that I have done.
Right.
And a lot of other people higher than me wouldn't have done the things they've done. French, Chinks, everybody. You don't think people
Yes.
have said to people that they wasn't ish, so they couldn't do something. And guess what? Everybody proved everybody wrong. And
That's
at
a
the end of
fact.
as long as you spread positivity, you do what you got to do, God's gonna bless you. Allah's gonna bless you, man.
Yes, that is a fact. Closing out with that. One exotic E later. Shout out to E. I'ma holla at you,
Yes,
E.
definitely. Bye to everybody, the fans. I love and appreciate y'all. Stay tuned because I got a lot of stuff coming out, and I can't wait for y'all to get into
She
my
got a
catalog.
lot coming. Hell yeah. All right, though, E. You want to talk?
All right, bye.
Later.